The last time it was pairing, this time it's a jury. Why am I always the experiment of new things?
You're just being two-faced. That you know, should be born URIEL alive. Hey, in this life, let nobody bully you. Hey homie, welcome back to my channel. How is it? What's happening? My name is Omi Odike Nwachukwu and this is Talk to Your Omi TV. Welcome to another episode of the Gist Around Town. Here, I give you guys all the sweet gist that has been buzzing around town for the past 1 week. And I can't lie, Big Brother All Stars gist has been so crazy. I heard one amiable today that Doyin was telling CeEC, you guys, that White Money and Cross actually went round the house room by room to be telling them not to talk to CeEC, to ignore CeEC all through the stay. And Doyin was like, no, I'm not going to do that, because I mean, why? The house is already hard as it is now. Why will you guys be going up and down telling people not to talk to CeEC? And you know, the first thing that got me confused were the people involved. How was it White Money and Cross? Like, how? White Money's game, we're going to talk about White Money's game in this video. Before I even get far into this gist, you know the drill. Subscribe to this channel, because I mean, this is where all the tea goes down. You get me? So go and click subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and let's start this thing. So the first thing I want to talk about is the eviction jury. We spoke about it in the last video, right? Where I expressed like my own, you know, stance towards it, and they finally did their first eviction jury, and I still don't think it's fair. I think for the first time, I'm understanding what fans have to go through to vote. Like, people put in so much effort to see their faves be in the house here, and Shay was literally the last person on the voting. He was like bottom, and there was Princess and there was Ike, and then eviction jury kicks Princess out. Even though, if I'm going to be truthful, yeah, of course we know why they kicked Princess out. She was not the most interesting person, if I'm being real. She's a very calm, sweet person, or you know, she's a very, you know, yeah, her energy, yeah, but however, her fans worked hard, yeah, to not make her the last. If you were going to kick somebody out, you could have just consider, I mean, see, because what do you want? Should fans even bother spending energy to vote their fave when a jury is now going to come and evict? Who knows the what's it called, the standard they used to choose who will leave? I don't know. To me, I don't think it's fair. Princess is, in fact, I have a video on Princess. Watch.
The last time it was pairing, this time it's a jury. Why am I always the experiment of new things? Someone else will get to decide my fate that is not purely vote. You know, yeah, the first time it was her connected to Bito, and I cannot lie, in that year, Bito was weird, man. He was wearing wedding ring, he wasn't married, he was a weird guy. And now again, she comes to this house again, and then you put now come and say eviction jury, kilo shele gong. What's the problem? This is why it's Big Brother show, yeah. They really make the rules for what they want, and you really have no right, you know, to say or to question them. It's their game. It's what they want. I feel bad for her, I can't lie, because right now it's eviction jury. But then, you know, in life, if something is not working for you, leave it alone. If you enter the house and one kind of circumstances made you leave the house before, and they call you back again, this is what I believe. Like, just let it go. Maybe it's just not in your pathway. Do you get? But me, I hope that along the line, this jury will just step down and let voters put in their effort and vote. What's your take? Also on Princess came to do an interview. She was like, you know, how do we expect her to be fighting on national TV where she's dating a billionaire? Hey, what?
I am sharp vexed because you're a big babe. It's sure for you. Very. Thank you. What will I do now? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how I'll just come to TV and start fighting, like, over what? Over food or over mine? Like, I'm freaking dating a billionaire. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
You know what? Let me just say something here, I beg. We did not tell you to go and fight. And I know, because it's looking like this show is toxic. Looking like right now it's only fight that gives energy. But nobody told you to go and fight. Maybe, girl, you were just... See, if, like, as she has left, the house did not shake. We didn't just feel your energy at all. You were just this very cool, classy lady. Just, it just looked like you shouldn't have been there. Just sit down in your house and be enjoying yourself and your billionaire and the money. Just go and be chopping the money and leave reality TV show alone. Because the way it is looking, it's too toxic for your kind of vibe and energy. Yeah, that's what I think. But what do you think about Princess saying that, you know, I cannot fight on TV? Talk to me in the comment section, my darling. Let's move swiftly again to CeeC and Ilebai's fight. I'm not going to talk a lot on it because, I mean, I feel like obviously it had to happen for Ilebai to get a reality check. This is All Stars. They brought the gamer of the gamers. Do you get it? So everybody's exposing everybody's game. Everybody's making you feel like you gotta just be the smartest and the strongest to succeed and to survive in this house. However, I'm really happy that Biggie gave her 2 strikes. I'm happy they did not disqualify her. She would have hated herself to have had a second option or a second chance to come back to a show she left like 2 weeks the first time she went there. And it was now you had a user of a cackle of a game to now leave by disqualification. She has cooled down right now, but look at how Ilebai has found that she can act. She can express. I want her to stay longer. I want her, like, she's like an onion. She's a young girl, yeah. I want her real, self to show. And I really hope that, her Baye tribe will stand with her in whatever she needs to become, for the game to go on and for her to stay longer, yeah. Let's move to Tasha. When they gave Ilebai 2 strikes, Tasha was like, wait, what? 2 strikes? Like, are you joking? That Big Brother, the whole management team, yeah, they need to come and apologize to her, Tasha, because she just literally pulled Mercy's hair that time and they disqualified her. So correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, but I think that Big Brother in Tasha's season, yeah, Big Brother had just forgiven her and wiped off her strikes before she had that fight with Mercy. Do you get me? So her even coming down to say like, oh, I deserve an apology, like, I don't understand. You know how your season went, you know how really chaotic, even though some people find chaos in this Big Brother show interesting, but she knows how chaotic her season is. I mean, I understand like her saying like, wait, I don't understand, I hit somebody, she hit somebody, why can't they disqualify her? I get that, but then again, you've done so much with your stuff outside the house. Why are you coming to come and say this thing when they gave this girl 2 strikes? What do you want? You want them to now disqualify the girl? I just felt it wasn't the right time and place to say, yeah, that's my take, Sha. What do you think? Talk to me in the comment section, my darling. Let's talk about the drama between URIEL, Venita, and how Mercy literally just came into the mix, and I'm just like, what's happening? Is this a gang up? Let's discuss. See, in the house, right? Big Brother gave them a task to present like a play. They're supposed to act a whole drama. Yeah, okay, good. And now, look, I want to tell you how it began, so you can see where the person that is wrong, how they are very wrong. Good. So the housemate now sat down. Now, EK is the HOH. You get me? Last week, the housemate now came that, okay, well, let us give everybody roles, right? Yeah. And so they gave CeeC and Pere director and co-director, right? They gave, I think, EK or Shay. I think it was EK before, but Shay later took the role of like producer, right? And they gave Angel story, script writing, working with Alex, and they also gave Venita casting director. Venita got real angry. Venita got angry that, you get me, that how can they give her casting director? Oh my gosh, she has all these years in Nollywood. After everybody in the house, this is her field. How would they give her casting? She got really angry. She even left there, went to the room. They all came to talk to her. She was like, no, she was really filming. Even when Pere came, I don't want to talk to you, Pere, leave me alone. She was angry that they did not give her directing role, that they gave her casting director. Nobody say you cannot be angry. They even come to apologize to her. She even, in fact, that was even what made like Venita and Neo like now have like the fight that blew them up. And we have to talk about Venita and Neo because the angle she's taking this new thing, guy, I want us to discuss about it. Yeah, okay, good. So because she was in the room talking that she has all the years in Nollywood. Who is CeeC? How many years does CeeC have in Nollywood experience? All that. And Neo was like, well, I mean, relax. You gotta give people time to show themselves. You never know if CeeC actually will pull this through. Venita got angry. She got angry that why would Neo be talking when she's talking, and then he's never supporting her, he's supporting CeeC. Can you imagine? And he's just like, no, I'm not supporting CeeC. I'm just saying, let's just give CeeC an opportunity, And she got angry. Why? I'm talking to you. You have to just leave the room like a big. I don't want to fight at all today. Along the line, I'm even seeing Vanessa entering Angel. Now suddenly she's writing her own script. She's, she obviously this is her passion. So she is even doing more than casting director, but her role was casting director. How did she cast? She literally just sat down with Fraud and they were just thinking, okay, who should be queen? Who should be this? Who should be that? They were just picking who they felt could pull the role, yeah. I think the next day after they've shared the roles, yeah, URIEL goes to Big Brother to tell him that, you know what, I don't like that, I'm not playing queen. I don't like how the scene went. It feels like favoritism. Because in the house, if I'm being truthful, it kind of just feels like cliques of seasons, yeah. And Pepe them has the most like housemates. I think they're like 5. There's Venita, Mercy, Ike, Sheyi, Fraud. Yeah, they're like 5, and then maybe Angel is getting close to them. You get me? So look at them. They all had like key roles. Fraud is the king. Mercy is the queen. Venita is supposed to give me that they never even do audition, and she believes that URIEL. She believes she can actually like play the role of a queen, right? And so Big Brother was like, okay, so why haven't you voiced your opinion out? And she said that she's afraid to just voice her opinion, which is one issue I have with URIEL. All these things where she's saying, you know, I'm a nice person, she doesn't want to come out as not being nice. My sister, let me tell you something, in this life, you can't please everybody. If you are nice naturally, be nice naturally. If you know that you sometimes your hair can touch and you can show yourself, but don't want to be nice and want to shut your mouth up and not speak up for yourself because people think you're nice. Oh my gosh. And then if you mistakenly act like you're not nice, there's a problem, because that was her issue. She even said that URIEL, she even said that, you know, she's afraid that if she expresses herself, you know, people might now like not see her as a nice person and not talk to her. In this life, let me just tell you guys, side note, you got to learn how to be a loner. You have to learn how to be good on your own because that way you'll be able to get what you deserve. Because if you don't know how to be good on your own, then a lot of times you'll be displeasing yourself because you want to be part of the clique. What dumb clique? You need to be full of your like presence and enjoy your own like space, that even if they're all there and you are here, you're interesting on your own, and then you can even bring them here. You get me? Anyways, Biggie was like, you know what, no, go and ask them, you know, why URIEL comes to Venita that, I mean, see, we didn't even do audition, nothing, and then you just gave everybody role, and then they gave her URIEL midwife and singer. Like, what you mean? She has a good voice, but she actually would like to be given an opportunity to even audition for the queen role. Venita starts shouting, what's that? I'm just like, but you're just being two-faced. Because if you go angry that they gave you casting director and they did not give you director of the movie, why then are you angry that somebody is saying, why didn't you allow us audition for the role? Like, I don't understand. Even CC had to tell Sheyi then that even if it is 1 line or 2 lines audition, why didn't they audition just for formality's sake, just for being fair? And then how then is Messi now coming into the mix? Because when Messi took the something, yeah, it just felt like serious gang up, because it kind of feels like in the house they're like the strong ones. You get Messi one, so she's strong. Venita is pretty loud, she's domineering. You get me? Sheyi, Ike, all that. Also, it feels like thou shall not touch Cabal. Do you get me? Because how then did Messi carry it on her head? Tell URIEL that you can't be queen, you don't deserve to be queen. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand. And then Messi gets so crazy. Like, the fight was never your fight, it was Venita's fight, but you bought the fight, took it to the extreme. Now goes to tell White Money that, you know, that they should warn URIEL, that you know, should be born URIEL alive. I don't understand. So somebody is expressing herself, and then because you are the queen, you will now burn somebody alive. Why is she, you know, talking that when URIEL sees her, she should go the other? Hey gosh, this reminds me of secondary school bullying. This reminds me of it. Hey, in this life, let nobody bully you. Stand for yourself. Because when I was hearing Messi, I was just like, and I actually really like Messi. I actually like Messi. First of all, it's not even your fight. Secondly, like, who are you turning into? What you see, you should run away. That should we keep triggering her? What's that? Because URIEL is cooking healthy meal. Gosh, this just shows you what like people's inside, like inside them. Because the URIEL did not insult Messi. Cooking healthy, she's cooking healthy meal because she understands the importance of eating healthy. See, I can't lie here. As I'm watching it, my body was scratching me. You know me now, when I see bullying, they pay me. That URIEL lady, it's like she's just an easy target, really. Because White Money and Sissy had an issue here that we did not really see, right? But what we now saw was that you know, I think they had argued and all, and Messi came to talk to White Money that what's the issue? White Money is like, see, which is even, in fact, the first matter is that Ike is just a wrong HOH, because it's Ike that's causing all these things. The HOH, Ike went to go and carry all the food and went to go and hide in HOH room. How wicked. And I don't understand. Not only Ike wants to steal coin, they say this coin cannot be stolen. That's Big Brother's instruction, but Ike still they try today. How can you hear this coin cannot be stolen and you still want to go and steal? So Ike has come and move food upstairs. Now people that are downstairs, because there are, how many are they? 4 BFFs and okay, 5 of them upstairs, and they are like 13 of them or 14 of them downstairs. How are they supposed to survive? And then you're not coming down to come and cook food. So back to White Money and Sissy's fight. Let's go. According to White Money, because my came to my ask him, because like that, Sissy came to come and cook food, and Sissy went to the fridge to take meat in the fridge and to cook. And Uriel, because Uriel is like the house made her the person to watch over the kitchen because there's no food like that. So Uriel now comes and who brought this meat outside? And White Money is like, it's Sissy. That as he now saw Uriel's face changing, he now started advising Sissy that, you know what, maybe you should just go upstairs and cook this food. That he was trying to help her because Uriel's face was changing, and then that was now how Sissy started to insult him. Now, I believe that White Money put Uriel under like heat because see, first of all, it's wrong for Sissy, if that's what happened though, for Sissy to come to the house, like come downstairs to use general people's meat when they have meat upstairs. So ideally, you should tell her normally, like, babes, go upstairs and use your meat now. This is everybody's meat. But why then didn't have to now put Uriel there? Why? Because that night it was pure gang up against Uriel. When Money was like that, say that it was because Uriel's face was changing that he now told. Why didn't you just say it was wrong? I told her go and cook upstairs. Why do you have to just make it about Uriel? Oh, so you are the good person. Well, her face was changing, and I advised Sissy. What's that? That's how Mercy and VENITA and ATTVCK now went to carry the matter. Oh, Mercy is like, she's going to show Uriel. Who is Uriel? Oh my God, she's going to put fire on her. See, I just pray for that Uriel girl, and I hope her fans are voting because, like, for real, that girl is like, I just feel like if she has issues and she like reacts to it, because she's had issues with White Money and Sissy, and they have strong fan base. So the fan base are literally giving her heat outside. So after White Money said that, now they not carry the matter. VENITA was like, Kidwire, that is because of Kidwire that Uriel is trying to please Kidwire. That's why she's doing everything, cooking food for Kidwire, and they don't even know that Uriel is not even sending Kidwire, and the person that Uriel likes is even new. That why can't Kidwire just put her to check? ATTVCK now said that is because Uriel went upstairs and cooked food for Kidwire. They when dinner came down, Kidwire now abandoned her, and Kidwire is like, no, I beg, that's true. Next is ATTVCK and VENITA. So now the house now said, okay, let us now do the first filming of the task. VENITA, you are casting director. Apparently Alex is costumier, Pere is the director, and Pere wants Kidwire to look a certain way, to wear the hat, look native and all, and VENITA is holding the cap, one last red cap, and Pere is saying, VENITA, what are you using that red cap for? Bring the cap. VENITA's like, I beg, leave me alone, do your job, you're director. Then he's like, bring the cap, because director should direct. This is how this person should look. Do you get me? And you are just casting director. So I don't understand. It gets so serious. VENITA leaves. What's that? Pere wants to annoy her. And you know how Pere is now, the general. He remembers who he is, and he says, let me have the cap now. Bring the cap. Your work here is done. Leave here. VENITA's like, what's that? She goes in with the cap. ATTVCK is shouting, I beg, don't say that thing, Joe. You can't talk it like that. You have to support your girl because she's on that heat. You can't talk like that. Pere like, I'm telling you, if I leave, use effort. F off my set. Is it not my set? Pere, they make me laugh. F off my set. You get like, I'm by the way, like, if you want to watch the video itself, it's on my Instagram. You gotta follow me on Instagram. Talk to Omi TV on Instagram. Go, because I post the gist as it's happening. This is just me giving you my opinion, yeah. And also, I have a vlog channel called Omi GistAroundTown. There I show you behind the scene of my life and what I do. You have to watch my vlog because things be happening in my life that I cannot even explain. I can't lie to you. I'll put a link to one vlog down below. Go and click it and watch it. Now back to the gist. So it's getting heated now, and Pere is like, what's happening? Bring the heart. And VENITA is like, Pere, you can kiss my ass. You get me? Now he's now in the general way, sense. Let your dad kiss your ass. VENITA goes upstairs. As in, what see, VENITA acted like a roadside. Acted like, and I'm not saying she is, because talking. She felt my hand. As in, what did she say? Pere said that he doesn't sleep with married men, but married women rather. They know how Pere makes his money. She come and carry Pere. That Pere should come and explain how why he goes to which house? Maybe Senate house. I mean, so one kind of house, why he goes there. That they should check his transfers. He does illegal work. See, she was raz. She was tacky. She was just anyhow. And my question is, how do you have a second option, like a second chance to come back to a show? Venita is so talented, like she's so talented. So why then will you just hide that and just allow your behavior be showing out? Because I don't understand. Like, if you're just giving them the heart, nothing would have happened. But she wants to be like the controller of this something, because I was confused. Like, she went off on Pere. Adekunle to begin the para la la la. As you see, Adekunle, I just feel bad for him because he had a strong chance to blossom in this season. I mean, they called him for All Stars. Are you joking? Let Venita know and pull that guy down. That's all I'm just going to say. Pere obviously needs to learn how to talk to human beings. Like, you get me? Like, it's not military regime. However, just give them the heart. You are casting director. This guy is the director of the film. You get, like, you know, they your own day after. Ilebaye as well apologize to the house, and I really like that too, man. Pick up Ilebaye. I want to see Ilebaye blossom. Like, she's a young girl. This is a huge platform. You are in the All Stars, Ilebaye. Like, are you joking? Like, you don't want to blow it up with a very stupid thing. Like, you want to, even if you doesn't get to final week, I don't know, but you want to shout progress and, you know, grow. I want to see Ilebaye blossom, I can't lie. And finally, Thursday is their pool party, and they have been filming all day. Ike, because you know Ike doesn't have a man of his own. Ike wants to take water, he might go and ask you, should I drink water right now? Okay, yes. Should I eat food right now? Like, he doesn't have a man of his own. Ike goes to meet Shay and Adekunle that, what's up with this filming? I think that people should just drink small alcohol. Shay is like, no, they should not drink at all. Ike is like, but this is pool party now, let them drink. No. Ike was like, but the world is watching, right? They want to see a show. Shay is like, the world can wait. We have to film. Like, are you joking, Shay? You think that I paid my subscription to be watching you guys not drink alcohol? Come on, drink alcohol, Joe. Anyways, back to it. So they now plan, just 3 of them, we imagine, they plan for 19 people that they will go and hide the alcohol in moment something opens. As they open now, Adekunle goes hide alcohol, carries it. Neo is like, I better drop it back now. Drop it back now. Now this gist is literally the Venita and Neo's Quanta, yeah? So you're having argument, yeah? Adekunle goes inside Neo and other people, but Neo was just very adamant. Like, we've been filming up there. Are you joking? We want to drink. Give up that, you know? So when they go inside now, Venita really is a mother, right? And she doesn't know how to just leave things. Because she feels the need to come and, you know, help Adekunle fight. And suddenly Venita is like, I beg, before this party, you guys used to hide alcohol. Neo is like, I've never hidden alcohol in my life. And Venita kind of feels angry that Neo was shouting at her. You know, I'm confused at Venita, because in fact, first of all, it's even crazy how Big Brother is making families fight. Venita and Neo are having serious quanta. You know, I told you about their first fight, but let me tell you the main reason, like where the whole fight came from. When the show started here, the first time they came to come and do Pardon Me, Venita picked Ike for pardon. Ike picked her. Neo picked Tolani Batch for pardon. Tolani Batch picked him. When Venita asked Neo who he picked, and he told her, Venita got so angry, went to go and cry, that Neo, her cousin, did not pick her. But I'm just like, I don't understand, but you picked somebody else. That's like the first layer of their issue. The second layer of the issue is that day that you're having that director talk, and he was like, maybe CEEC might do the work. That's layer 2. Now layer 3 is now that Neo is saying, Ike, let's go and get the alcohol. And apparently, because the drink is with Adekunle, and Venita, they're forming ship in the house, Venita feels disrespected. Venita feels like Neo was trying to manipulate Ike to go and collect the drink from Adekunle, because Neo knows that Adekunle and Venita are good, so Neo is trying to disrespect. Like, can you just see the look? Hey, why did Big Brother bring family to this house? Like, why? Because see, this show is toxic. Can you see how Big Brother is about to cause issues between family members? Like, can you see how cousins are fighting? Like, Venita goes to Big Brother's diary room to tell Big Brother that when Neo was little, Neo used to come to her house rather for holiday. Do you get? So Venita is doing big sister for Neo, but this is a game. This is a game. Like, did you get me? Like, why are you guys even here together? Like, what's happening? Because how is Neo trying to fight alcohol and Venita makes it about herself? To the point where the next day she now calls Pere and Ike that she wants to say something, that there's conspiracy going on, and Pere and Ike are like being used, and they might not even know it. And Pere is like, I don't understand. Please. Venita said, because Pere attacked her twice. You know Pere now. Pere is like, you are manipulative. You're here for highlights. Venita is like, Ike bullied her. Waiting. If Venita now carried Ike upstairs, you know what you're saying. The matter was that it was because of Neo. That Neo doesn't like like Neo wants her downfall, that because Neo knew that it was Adekunle that took the alcohol, so Neo went to go and meet Ike to go and ginger him to go and fight Adekunle because Neo that baby girl, it's not about you. At this point, I don't know if she's doing this thing for just highlights or if that's how she is normally. Like, she's really chaotic. I know on her page they call her the Atarudo, so maybe it's like a strategy, but I just cannot understand why you go to a show that everybody's watching you and you want to be chaotic because of strategy. I mean, if she comes out and says, it was a game, we're all playing a game, that was my rule, it still would be stupid to me, because like maybe that's why I'm not on the show. Maybe that's why I can't go to the show, because like I better be myself. If I get evicted, I am myself. If I win the money, I am myself. I will hate to go to a show and then be evicted, and then I'm evicted for something that I thought was supposed to be my strategy to make everybody like me. That's not why they took me out of the house. Like, do you get, like, what's your take? And just look at how families are literally having issues. Neo and Venita are having issues. Like, at this point in time, like, Venita can leave the house so that Neo can just enjoy his stay in the house. And I feel bad that I'm saying it, because I actually do like Venita, and I think she's a very smart person. I think she's very creative. She's not a smart girl, but yeah, that's what I'm going to say. You get me? So finally, guys, let's talk about Doyin, CeeC, White Money, and Curse. You guys, why did Doyin come to me CeeC? They were talking because they're actually like gravitating towards each other, and I like that. I think that also outside the house they would be good friends. Doyin looks like a very classy babe, that, you get me. I think they will gel well, yeah. However, they're having a conversation, and Doyin told CeeC that some people were going around the room to tell everyone not to talk to CeeC anymore. Do you get me? It was White Money and Curse. As in, let me talk something about White Money, yeah? Because this is a game, right? Everybody has to play their own cards, right? Yeah. So we know the game White Money played, well, like his last time, yeah? So I feel like he can't play that game right now. He just can't. Everybody in the house cooks, literally. Neo cooks, Fraud cooks, Mercy can cook. She doesn't cook as often, but she can cook. CeeC can cook. So, a lot of them can cook. It's not like that he said that everybody was like, make us food. No, everybody can cook. So I feel like he can't play that card anymore. So we are seeing sides to White Money, and he does it in a very subtle way. Yeah? You will never know where he's coming from, but he will pinch you. Because when I actually heard Doyin say it was White Money and Cross that were going around saying that they should not talk to CeeC, I was surprised. I could never have believed that White Money would do it. Granted, he's complained so much about CeeC. He said that she disrespects him. But I don't know, man, because he's 32 years, according to what I heard, and she's 30. Do you get? But he expects her to respect him because he's a chief. CeeC say her to, she's a chief in her own village, but she, he expects that, respect me. So all this joke thing, like F off Joe, shut the F up, do you get me? Like, he doesn't want that, and you kind of feel like that's CeeC's vocabulary. So CeeC must throw it in once in a while talking to him, and it annoys him. But no matter what, yeah, I would never have just believed that White Money would be part of the people that would connive for the house not to talk to CeeC. That means people had done meeting, and then when they saw her apologize, they were surprised. Yeah, CeeC was disappointed. CeeC actually says that, according to CeeC, White Money is even beefing her because she's close to Cross. But CeeC has all these things that we do not watch. You get me? That there was a day that White Money saw her making noodles for Cross, and he was looking at her with a very devilish and evil eye. Like, I said, like, what is it? Like, have you cooked for me before? You get me? That according to CeeC, White Money is even vexing for her because she's giving Cross attention like that, and she doesn't want to date Cross. It's just for like, she's just trying to just look out for him. Yeah, I was just surprised to hear that. In fact, it's White Money in particular, because when you see him real, like, in the open, he gives this very positive energy. So who would have thought he would be ganging up and be planning things? And not me, though, not me. And then Cross, I just don't want to believe they did it, because, like, for real. Anyway, Sha, that's the gist, you get me? The movie I would recommend to you, I can't lie, I didn't really see any movie that blew my mind like that. I watched one, Sha, An Unlikely Pair. It was not a bad one at all. It's a good love story. I liked how they tried to twist the end. It wasn't like a big twist, but it was actually, it's a feel-good movie. You would not be angry that you watched it. I mean, I watched it to the end, so it wasn't bad at all. And I like Uzo Arukwe, he's my guy. I like that he's in a movie. It is on Uduak Song TV on YouTube. You need to check it out, you get me? Because I'm your girl. I tell you all the movies you should watch on YouTube, yeah? And that's been the gist around town for this week. Expect me to come with sweeter and hotter gist. Same time, same station, my darling. I love you with all my heart. You mean so much to me. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.